KUGAN CASSIUS for iFL TV. Well, that's it here from Vegas. I've been here all week since Sunday. Last night, Floyd Mayweather extended his unbeaten record to 47-0 with a comprehensive victory over Maidana. Thought it was a lot less competitive than the first fight, kind of what everyone expected. Maidana gave it a go in certain moments, but not really enough to sustain any sort of consistent pressure. But yeah, the whole week's been pretty good here, to be honest. Got some great interviews. My epic 6 seconds with Floyd, obviously the highlight. And but no, we got some great names this week. Evander Holyfield, Oscar De La Hoya, Juan Marquez, Keith Thurman, Paulie Malignaggi, obviously Amir Khan, David Haye, the list goes on. Floyd Senior, Robert Garcia. Got some really good content this week, and yeah, so we've got to savour these trips really, because he's got another 2 fights next year, in May and in September. So time's running out for Mayweather events. Amir Khan was there last night, which was quite interesting because he was meant to have the fight in May, didn't get it. He's still chasing the fight. Had a little Twitter debate this morning about whether he deserves the shot or not. I've gone on record. I think personally he does. I think he deserves the shot a lot more than Maidana deserved the rematch. I didn't think the first fight was that close enough to warrant a rematch, but Floyd gave it to him, and that was that. So I think, I mean, it makes sense. The Amir Khan fight, the other names out there mentioned, obviously the Pacquiao fight, which is a lot of politics involved in that one. Keith Thurman, still probably Keith Thurman would do with a great, like a big win some point this year, and I think he's bang in there. And then after that, people start jumping weights to try and match Floyd up with the likes of Golovkin and all these people. I don't know how realistic these fights really are, but being from the UK personally, I'd like to see the Khan fight. I don't think it's realistic to happen in England at all, despite of whatever talk from anyone. But Khan versus Mayweather next year, I personally would like to see it, just because Khan's one of our own, and you know, people argue about what's Khan done to deserve it, etc. It's not always about what you deserve, it's, you know, what's right at the right time. Maidana got himself into position for the first Floyd fight by beating Broner, so we don't know what's going to happen this year. It could be a fight like that with another fighter that puts them in contention to the Mayweather sweepstakes. But overall it's been good. Shout out to my man Declan Taylor, who's holding the camera. You going to say anything, Deck? Who's your favourite fighter?
Andrew Selby.
Andrew Selby. Oh yeah, Selby, Lee Selby and Andrew Selby, they were here. Obviously caught up with David Haye this week, very coy about his future in the game at the moment, and also coy about the stuff with Adam Booth and Al Heyman, blah blah blah, trying to get blood out of stone. I do know a little bit more about it, which I can't talk about, but that's boxing. What else has happened this week? Can you remind me of anything else that's happened this week?
Well, Mickey Bay's won his first
yeah, absolutely,
world title, and Kevin Mitchell was almost mandatory for that.
Yeah, Mickey Bay beat Vasquez last night, a split decision victory. Could argue either way with it, to be honest, but there was one card, I think it was 119-109, which was absolutely ridiculous there last night. But listen, it is what it is, and Mickey Bay's the new IBF lightweight champion of the world, and I don't know how realistic it is for one of our British fighters to be linked with a fight with him. You know, we've got a good crop of lightweights at all different levels, and I don't know whether one of the promoters in England will try and match up one of their fighters with Mickey Bay, whether it's realistic or not. Santa Cruz last night, second round knockout against Manuel Roman. Santa Cruz again keeps mentioning Rigondo, Quigg, Frampton, all in the same sentence as he has done all week. And you know, I personally would love to see him fight one of our boys, Frampton or Quigg. You know, he does want to fight him. I don't know about the politics behind it, whether these fights are realistic. Obviously Rigondo, Santa Cruz is a great fight as well, to unify that division, but we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Personally, rather than Santa Cruz fight one of Quigg or Frampton, I'd rather Quigg and Frampton just fight each other basically, and I'm sure people back home would agree with me. What else happened last night?
Well, we saw Friday night's sad end for Juanma Lopez's career. It's got to be the end.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, to be honest, that was Thursday night, wasn't it?
Yeah, Thursday night.
Thursday night, there was a show on at the Hard Rock, and Luis Ortiz won the WBA interim title. That was a decent show. There was a lot of names there actually. I got a good few interviews there actually. They always do a show pre-Mayweather, like in the week, usually on the Friday or the Saturday. So that was interesting. Alfredo Angulo lost yesterday to James De La Rosa for his fight at middleweight. Don't know really where Angulo goes from here. It's 3 straight defeats now. A lot of people say you should just call it a day. I like Angulo, a very exciting fighter, but I don't know, 3 defeats is quite a lot, and he's 2 of them defeats has been to 2 of the best fighters in the division, so we'll wait and see what happens with him. But apart from that...
Oh, hang on, best bit of news of the whole week.
Go on.
Paulie Malignaggi is eligible for the European title.
I interviewed Paulie Malignaggi this week. Thank you, Declan. It's like you're doing my job. Paulie Malignaggi this week. I said to him, like, what are you doing? You're making a return to the ring because he hasn't fought since he fought Sean Porter. And he said, yeah, he's had started talks or had talks with Leonard Bundle's team about potentially fighting for the European title. And when you get your head around that, it's like, what? Paulie Malignaggi fighting for the European title, but saying that he has Italian citizenship, so that qualifies him apparently to fight for that. Paulie Malignaggi is great. We see him on the TV as a pundit, and he's brilliant. Whether he should fight or not, again, it's not my call, your call, or anything. So that's down to him whether he decides to return to the ring or not. What else happened this week?
You've got to say, special mention to Spencer Fearon hosting the Mike Tyson booth.
Oh yeah.
Had the crowd in the absolute palm of his hand. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, absolutely. Went to the Boxing Expo yesterday, which is a fan event, kind of like the Seni with the MMA do Joe Long does back in England. And that was just packed full of fans really. It's a bit hectic, and for interviews it's not the best because they're busy signing stuff and having pictures done, and you don't really get... Tyson was there, Sergio Martinez was there, Mikey Garcia was there, Amir Khan did turn up there. Later on, who else? Roy Jones Jr. was there, James Toney was there, Lamont Brewster was there,
Terry Norris
was there, Leon Spinks was there.
Yeah. Leon
Spinks was there, Mia St. John, the former female professional world champion, she was there. Yeah, it was a good event, and obviously Mike Tyson was there. That was a good event. We was there. Me and Declan was there for a couple of hours, and just grabbed some random bits, to be honest. Apart from that, Grand Arrivals was on Tuesday. The press conference was on Wednesday. Nothing really happened in the Maidana Mayweather press conference Wednesday. Thursday was the undercard press conference. Friday was the weigh-in, which is always an event in itself, and then obviously last night was fight night. So overall, yeah, got some good content this week. Got some people that I'd not interviewed before. So yeah, Riddick Bowe, got a minute with Riddick Bowe yesterday. But yeah, I mean, I didn't get my exclusive one-on-one with Floyd, but it's not really the main reason to come out here, just to look for that Mayweather interview. I did over 100 videos this week with, like I said, names like Marquez, De La Hoya, all these people. So the content's really within that to worth coming out here. So it's not all really about chasing, that elusive Floyd interview. If that ever comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But yeah, overall it's good. I had a good couple of nights out with David Hay, and I'll shout out to BJ Flores as well, who him and Tony Belly were getting into a bit of a Twitter thing the other day, which was quite interesting. What else has happened?
Well, yours and James' show debut while you were out there.
Absolutely, sorry, forget that. So yeah, mine and James held his debut show on Box Nation Cassius, and held a debut this week. I hope you watched it. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to watch it when I get home. That was on Thursday at 8 o'clock. That's our weekly show that we'll run every Thursday, exclusive to Box Nation, and that's really good. It's a good thing for us to sort of not make that leap from net to TV, but to do it as well, because I know where sort of mine and James' bread and butter is, and it is on the internet, regardless of what we're doing television wise. That is the bread and butter for us to keep doing, because the net will only get bigger. So yeah, I'm really pleased about it. I'm excited. Really good feedback back from the show. Really excited to see. We had David Hay, Ricky Hatton, who James done, Robert Garcia, Steve Lillis and Floyd Senior. They were on the first show. This week's show will probably feature the show at York Hall this week with Bradley Skeet and thankfully only Georgie Keane and all them boys. So yeah, I'm really excited about actually watching it. I haven't seen it, so yeah. Declan, help me out with anything else?
We heard about a meeting between 50 Cent and Francis Warren, which I
don't know if we'll have to disclose that, but yeah, we did hear that when cleverly fought Sean Hawke, that Francis Warren met up with 50 Cent and was chilling with 50 Cent. And I was trying to picture the conversation and you know what they were talking about, but I don't know whether Francis had his hat turned back to front and had some dungarees on. I don't know, you know, doing that with Fiddy and all that. I don't know. You have to ask Francis Warren about that next time we interview him. But yeah, so basically that's it here from Vegas. I can't think of absolutely anything else.
Just Fat Burger there. Where,
this is where Floyd and what's his name? T.I.
yeah.
Had their little thing in there. And this is where I come the other day with Floyd. What's up?
Hi.
You good?
Yeah, you're looking handsome. I just wanted to like.
Oh right, we're from England. We're just doing.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to say anything to England?
Pardon me?
Do you want to say anything to England?
Oh hi England. I love you guys. I love how you say love. I love how you talk.
Yeah.
And keep coming back, okay?
Okay. What do you do? What do you do here?
I do tickets for the Jockey Club promotion.
Okay.
Dinners and shows.
If you need tickets for dinners and shows,
yeah,
come
over
and see.
to our town, to our tour center. We'll take care of you when you come in town.
What's your name?
My name's Michelle.
Michelle, come and see Michelle and she'll sort you out.
Yeah, this is the man right here.
This is the man. She already knows.
He's the man.
She already knows. Las Vegas weirdos. We better wrap this up because I know someone else is going to jump in the shot. I had something else to say and I can't think of what it was.
Time was flashing, so that's probably.
No, that's all right. That's fine. That bit. We're leaving now anyway, so we're coming home. This week is there's 3 shows on this week, just to let you know. And we're going to try and cover them all. Jules Groves has returned to the ring. Jules Groves. Spoke to, I've got an interview with Anthony Durrell, who recently beat Sakia Big for the WBC super middleweight title in Carson on the Porter undercard. Now, Durrell seems to get his back up about Jules Groves when he's mentioned, because he went off on one yesterday. He watched the interview about, you know, he's fighting a bum and what has he done to deserve a shot. He got knocked out by Carl Froch twice. You know, he won't get a shot on my title. I don't really know the situation about Groves, if he wins it, whether he becomes an automatic mandatory challenger to Durrell's belt, or whether he sort of has to fight another, you know, a final eliminator. It's all fucking confusing, all this stuff. But I'll find out this week more about that. I know it was an eliminator of some sort for that title, so we'll have to wait and see. But Durrell went off on one. Oh, and interviewed Flow Rider. Flow Rider. If you don't know who Flow Rider is, then you need to watch MTV a little bit more. But we got an interview with him yesterday for about 2 or 3 minutes. They've been right random interviews this week actually. It's been pretty good. Right, anyway, we're fucking off to the airport, me and Declan. Shout out to Marcos from Fight Hub, Michelle from Behind the Gloves, Ben Thompson from Fight Hype, Ellie Seckback, and
reporting,
and any of the other journalists. Obviously Steve Lillis has been out here this week, along with Pat Sheehan, Kevin Mitchell, Gareth Davies, little Chris McKenna. Who else? From England. That's it. Yeah.
There weren't many of us.
Yeah, that's been the UK thing. Oh, and one more thing. I went to Floyd's gym on Monday night and watched his training session, which is like an absolute circus. There's like 150 people in the gym watching him train, and they had to wait till about 12 o'clock at night till when he come, which was quite good just to be in the gym and watch that. There was a lot of faces around there. Anyway.
Tunde and Junior Benjamin.
Oh yeah, obviously Junior Benjamin, young Benjamin, you know, I don't really know what the situation is with that, but he was meant to be on the bill, wasn't on the bill. Don't really want to go into reasons why. I leave that down to them, but it's a shame, but hopefully they can get that sorted and he can, you know, make his way out here. Back to turn pro, should have fought on Saturday, hasn't done. So, yeah, going back to Spencer Fearon was hosting the Mike Tyson thing at the Boxing Expo, getting the crowd on their feet, and just it was just weird to see. But obviously Spencer and I and Mike are quite tight apparently, so well, yeah, there's a couple of clips on YouTube. Alright, well anyway, this has been KUGAN CASSIUS for iFL TV. Shout out to James Helder as well, covering the Manchester show. While I've been away as well, got some good stuff this week. Good wins for Anthony Joshua. Shame what happened in the qualifier as well with Diaz. That was a technical draw that was given to cut for Diaz. Scott Quigg got an early win. It was a good win as well for Sam Eglinton over Denton Vassell, and a good win for Scott Cardwell over Kurt Gooding. So UK goes on, and the other shows this week are the Hennessy show with Kid Galahad. That's on Saturday, and obviously the York Hall show with Frank Warren. Right, that's it. I'm out. KUGAN CASSIUS, iFL TV. Shout out to my man Declan Taylor. Me and Declan had a laugh last night, but unfortunately I can't tell you what about. If you see me, ask me, but we might offend some people if I disclose what that was about. So yeah, maybe I'll inbox you. Out, Las Vegas. Thank you very much. Just to add, obviously while we've been in Vegas, heard about the news about Jerome Wilson, what happened to him on Friday night in Sheffield. So thoughts are going out to Jerome and his family and friends, Dave Caldwell, everyone involved in that on the night. It was a really, really sad situation what happened, but hopefully Jerome will make a speedy recovery, and we wish him all the best. Thank you very much.